I'm excited. We are live. I am here with Venetia Lyons. Please tell me I said your name right.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You said it right.
Venetia Lyons. She is a co-author in the Boldly Beyond 50, a Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence. I'm very, very excited about this project. I've been wanting to do an anthology for a minute.
Oh,
And I just had to think about what is it that I would want to talk about because there's
yeah,
different types of anthologies. And so, being the bodacious lifestyle coach for Black women over 50, I knew it was going to have to feature stories of Black women
hmm
50 plus. But the plot twist is I wanted it to feature stories of Black women who had basically reinvented themselves
mm,
or did something significant or decided that they were going to go for their dream or
mm,
flip the script in some kind of way after 50 because I want to push back against that whole narrative that over 50 means life is over,
yes,
right? And
yes,
so I put I said, well, let's just do it. Let's find 15 or 20 Black women who realize that life is not over. And
yes,
even if you don't have all the answers, you just know that there's got to be more to life than
yes.
how you were living it. And just a lot of times life is about choices and decisions,
Mm,
right?
yes,
So no matter what we've been through,
mm,
no matter what they take from us, right? They can't take away the power of our choice. We
mm,
can give that away,
yeah,
but nobody can take away the power of choice from us,
mm,
regardless of the trauma, the trials, the tribulations, the tragedies. We still can choose how we deal with that, right?
yes,
And that's where the whole boldly beyond 50 a Black woman's guide to aging with
mm,
excellence come from, because we can still be bold after 50. That's just not something that happens to us in our youth. We
yes,
can still continue to be bold, right?
yes, it.
And so I want to just start off the conversation asking you, first of all, where did you hear about this anthology?
I heard about the anthology from I think it was your YouTube. Had did a YouTube and just introduced it, and I happened to wake up and watch the replay of you
Okay.
introduced because I've been following you and just cheering you on
Oh,
for
thank
about
you.
a year now, and it was like just your energy, and it was like okay. And so I happened to get up in the middle of the night, and I said, "Let me just see what's on my YouTube." And it was you came up, and you was talking about it, and I was getting excited. I said, "Oh, I know I fit the category," and
Okay.
I said, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do
Okay.
it. I'm not even. And I went immediately to your web page. And I
Mm-hmm.
signed up there, and it was like I had to do it before I talked myself out of it. I
Oh,
was,
wow.
what I had to do. I said, I'm doing it now because if I don't do it now, if I wake up tomorrow, I'll be to talk myself out of it. So I signed up, and it just resonated with me.
Yes, 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 yes. So when it comes to boldly beyond 50,
Mm.
right? When you hear those three words, boldly beyond 50, what comes to mind?
Boldly be for me. What comes to mind is not allowing the number on my birth certificate
Mm,
to define what I can do
mm,
and allowing myself to live those dreams and
mm-hmm.
kind of be pulling those dreams up and questioning myself and saying, don't allow, I can say, oh, I ain't going to do it because I don't have the time. I'm not going to do it because if I say I don't have the money, but don't say I'm not going to do it because of my age, almost challenging myself
Yeah.
to step away because the reality, when I got in my 40s, I began to get and it may have been my body was changing, did
Mm-hmm.
a few things needed correcting. I began to ask myself, is this menopause, premenopause? And the stories that's out there had me terrified. It's like, wait a
Uh-huh.
minute, because it's showing up, we going downhill. And I got, I began to ask, 'cause I have two older sisters, I'm the youngest. And I began to ask them questions about menopause. I'm just asking everybody, my friend, my older friends, and because I want to know where am I headed?
Mm,
You know, and because the stories out there is not sounding good. So
right.
I need to find out. I don't feel like they say I should be feeling, and I don't see that for myself. So I need to first educate myself, not listen to what's out there, and just begin to put things in place for me, not according
Yeah.
to what is saying my age or anything. Because
Right.
if I did, I mean, come on now,
Right. 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 So you're saying that boldly beyond 50 means
living life every
yes.
single day, living my dreams, um, being excited about getting up every day and
Yeah.
putting stuff, putting plans in place, you know,
Wow.
that I want to do and never stop dreaming. Never,
Right.
never
Right. Right.
stop
Right.
dreaming and going after the dreams for my life. That's what it means
Wow.
living and never stop.
Mm, 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 mm. And so, okay, so you see me on YouTube, you see me talking about this anthology, and what was it about um, this anthology?
Mm.
Was it just the right time? The time was right, but what was it about you and your story that you're like, you know what, I want to be a part of that?
Yes, definitely the time was right. The
Okay.
time was right, and because too the way you titled it,
Okay.
because definitely your boldness. But when you said a guide to Black women, that was it for me. That was
Mm,
like it just hit a nerve for me
mm-hmm,
because we have it's a lot of things out there, a lot of information. But if you're talking about getting a collective of women together, coming from their own unique stories, talking
mm-hmm.
about how we can guide other women into living a fantastic life, a life that's full, a life that's vibrant, I want to be a part of that.
Mm,
I want to
mm-mm.
be a part of that.
Okay, so I did a good job with the title.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait to read it. I'm gonna read my own story, but I can't wait to read it, and I believe it's going to be a go-to. It's
Yeah,
going to be a go-to, and I believe in every story that's going to be written from each woman. There is going to be some wisdom, some instruction, some education, some inspiration that
yeah,
women, Black women, can look at this and say, "Hey, I got this. This is in my bookshelf. This
right.
is something I got, and you can give it to you, feed it to yourself first, but
Yeah.
then you can give it to your friends and you even hand it to your grandkids coming up behind you in their 40s and say, you're gonna need this. You need
Mm-hmm.
to know maybe it might help you overstep some potholes. So
Right.
I believe it's gonna be a cornerstone in us as women to
Mm-hmm.
help ourselves, but to help other women to say, hey, you get this book because you need to see you're not
Yeah,
alone and you can get some help here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And when I was thinking about um, the anthology and what I would talk about,
Hmm.
I wanted to make it. I wanted it to be different,
Yeah,
and I wanted it to be different because let's just keep it real. Can we
yeah,
just keep it real? Aging is not easy,
no.
but
No,
we have to age.
we do.
So I'm saying you have two choices. You can age with despair
Mm,
or you can age with dignity, right?
yes.
And so I chose to age with dignity and to age with excellence.
Oh,
And that's why it's called Boldly Beyond 50, a Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence. Because if we're going to age anyway,
Mm.
right? We're
Yeah.
not going to age with bitterness. We're going to
No.
age boldly, right?
Yes.
We're going to age out loud and proud. We're going to
Yes.
age um, still dreaming and still wishing and still taking risks in life and still going for what we know and still betting on ourselves and still having
Mm.
faith in ourselves and trust in ourselves and belief
Yes.
in ourselves, right?
Yes.
And so it was just so important to me that as a life coach, number one, but number two, understanding how the aging process can be,
Yes.
not poo-pooing it, not saying, well, I always feel good. I don't always feel good. Sometimes
Oh,
my feet hurt, sometimes my back hurt, sometimes
yes.
my shoulder hurts,
Yes.
right? I don't dwell on that
Yes.
because that wouldn't be aging with excellence.
Mm.
But at the same time, I don't pretend like my feet don't hurt.
Right.
Like my heels have gotten significantly lower.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Am I the only one whose
Yeah. No, you're
heels?
not. No, you're not.
I mean, I was at the store and I'm thinking, who are they making these shoes for?
I said that too.
Who is buying these shoes? And then I'm like, girl, you used to wear them shoes like that.
Yes, I did.
But so without revealing the essence of your story, what made you choose the story that you're going to share with us? Because at this age, we got a whole bunch of stories. So what
We
made
have
you
some stories.
share that story?
And I'm almost going through the memories to bring me to where I'm at today. So I
Mm-hmm.
can share the story. The story that I'll be sharing is about redefining who I am today,
Okay.
beyond 50, beyond 60, and bringing almost trying to, it's almost when we talk about aging,
Mm-hmm.
for me,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, it was a part of me over here and a part of me over there and a part of me. If I had all these titles, it could be job, wife, mother, um, in corporate America, employee, all of these. And I want to bring all of that to the story and talk about bringing the pieces together to
Mm-hmm.
define who I am today as I can
Mm-hmm.
go on to go on.
Right.
And a lot of that for me in my story would talk about some inner healing that had to take place. And
Yeah.
things like, what you said, that I don't age with bitterness. I'm
Mm. Come
forgiving,
on now.
and
Woo.
and I can't take that to where I'm going. I refused. I don't want to, because it'll snatch more of my days, my hours, and my years. And
Yeah.
I want to, because this is the time that I get to have me to myself. you know,
Can y'all relate to that? Is this the time for us to have us to ourselves?
myself.
And I don't even have children, but for those of you with children
Yes,
and
I do.
grands,
Yes.
woo,
That's it. And it's like, and that was another breakthrough too. And that's why I know what's going to happen in this book. Because the book is one thing, but it's like you said, it's a movement, and it's
yeah,
a redefining what it is for us, especially as Black women, to
yeah,
have the freedom to talk about it and be
yes,
transparent,
yes.
and having me to myself, because I have 4 children, have
Okay.
grandchildren, and also I have a mate. But even now, with all of that, I get to have me to myself, because I get to define what those relationships going to look like for me as the person who's making a decision. So
Yes,
that's what I want to do. That's what the story is going to be about. I want to be able to have women to understand that you get to choose.
yes,
You
yes,
do. You do.
yes, yes, we do. And we're not gonna allow age. Joan Carter said yes, and we even have Jazzy McDonald. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
And then we have a Facebook user, and it's we got hi ladies. So absolutely. And um, one thing that I am really conscious of is that how we don't age with bitterness. That's why I'm
Yes.
very um meticulous about the title and say age
Yes.
with excellence, because we've all been through something.
Oh, yes.
Each and every one of us,
Yes.
right, has been through something. We can sit here and trade trauma stories,
Yes.
trade tragedies and tribulations, like, girl, but let me tell you what happened to me. But we're not gonna do that, right?
No, we're not.
We could, but that's why I
Yeah.
said, and I love that you said that it's really about choices. And
Yes.
once we hold on to our choices, nothing, and I mean nothing,
Yes.
can keep us down, because regardless of what happens, we choose how we deal with it. We
Yes.
choose how we rebound. We choose how we forgive. We choose
Yes.
how we move on. We choose how we turn a setback into a comeback. All of these are choices.
Yes.
And just because we're older does not mean that we no longer have choices. And I almost feel
Mm.
sometimes that some people feel like the older they get, the less choices they have.
Yes.
How do you
That's
feel
it.
about that? I mean,
That
about
is,
that
you
sense of,
hit it on, the no. And it until it goes back to, if you don't decide that you have a choice, your circle around you, it can be your family, it can be whatever environment, will make you think you don't have a choice.
mm,
They will make you think that. So it's almost like you have to back to reprogramming the way you think and how you react, and stepping back and looking at, asking yourself, why am I doing this? And why
mhm,
am I not doing it? And
mhm.
not running for anybody else's opinion, but
Yeah.
getting into yourself and asking yourself why. Because it is true. And I see a lot of our sisters who is this age, 50, 60, and 70, who have released their freedom of choice to others to make
Mm.
choices for them totally.
Come on, girl. Wait
Totally.
a minute. Where my thing at? She said, release our freedom of choice to others. Did y'all hear
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Ooh, that's powerful.
It is.
So
It is.
we've given other people
Yes.
dominion over our lives. That's not
Yes.
being bold over 50, after 50,
That's not being
or
bold.
beyond 50.
Yes.
That's
Not being bold.
surrendering after 50. And we're being bold
Yes.
beyond 50. We're not surrendering beyond 50.
No, we're not. We're not.
And we're not going to let age rob us of
No.
our dreams, desires, and our destiny. Because I believe some people feel like, oh, well, if it ain't happened by now, it's probably not going to happen. You
Yes.
know?
Yes.
And
Killing
to
their
be
own hope.
honest, I have felt like that before. I haven't always been the bodacious lifestyle coach. If I'm gonna
Yes.
just keep it all the way
Oh,
100,
yes.
there was a time when I was like, "Is this it? Is this all there is to my life?"
Oh, yes.
And I knew that there was more to life, but I didn't know what more was. If I'm gonna
Yes.
just be completely and totally transparent,
That's true.
didn't know what more was, but I knew something was missing. Have you ever
That's
felt
it.
that way? Because that's
Yes.
not
Oh,
aging with
yes.
excellence when you feel
That
like that.
I have felt like that a many, as you get older, because you can be challenged with maybe your failures or situations. And I was beginning to think, it, like you said, is this it? And almost slide into getting comfortable with it.
Mhm.
And then one day I was
Woo! Wait. You dropping some gems. You said got comfortable with it.
yes, I was getting comfortable with it. And I
Well, why is
realized,
that? Why is that, you think?
bec- for me, it was, I didn't want to do the work. It's
Mm,
easier
mm.
to be in.
Let's no, let's whoo. We gotta unpack this. Cause I hear what you're saying in theory.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
But the reason why I want to explore is, like Joan said, yes, she said, I need this conversation today, and we're gonna talk about it. And that's
yes,
why, listen, We still have a few spots, y'all. I put it up there,
Yeah.
boldlybeyond50.com. If you feel like you want to be a part of this anthology, just go to boldlybeyond50.com right there on the screen where we can have a conversation. I'm having
Yeah.
one-on-ones to make sure that my vision and your story are in alignment.
Yes.
All right. But you said something that was so powerful. You said you knew that there was more to life,
Yes.
but you got comfortable,
Yes.
even though that was a part of you that was seeking and
Yes.
searching and it was missing.
Yes.
You somehow you found comfort, even though you weren't really settled. It was kind of nagging.
Yes.
You found yourself being comfortable. Now, why do you think that was?
A couple of things for me when I stepped back and realized I was getting comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. I looked at my thought process, but then I also looked at the people I was around.
Mm,
And I'm saying that's like associates and friends that was comfortable living that, comfortable talking about the next doctor appointment, comfortable with talking about I'm going to retire and then that's it. And that, I'm feeding into that. And still, I was doing some things, but I was not being challenged. So I'm
mm.
around a group of individuals who wasn't challenging me, what
Come
made it
on
easy for
now.
me not to challenge myself.
Come on now. Like
And
Joan
I,
said, is it conditioning, Joan?
yeah,
Yes. Yes, it is. And let's call it what it
yes,
is. We
it
saw
is.
a lot of us saw our mamas
Oh,
do it, our grandmamas do it.
yes,
For those of us who were blessed to see your great grandmama,
yes.
that just was what it was.
That's what it was.
Um, but it's a new day and it's a new way.
It is a new day. It's a new way.
For
And we
those who
have
choose it though, we still back
that.
to
That's
choice.
it. That's it.
We still back to choice.
With back to the choice and making a decision, like you said, it's all the choice and a decision, and it's a daily decision too. It's a daily, and we can have. And another thing, I had people around me, but it was still my choice. I
Yeah.
had to make a decision for me.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't live my life saying, "Oh, but they not interested." I have to lay that head on the pillow by myself and look
Yeah.
that girl in the mirror every day. And
Yeah.
if I continue to allow what I knew in my heart to just die, that was me making that decision. That was
Yes.
me, and I said no,
Yes.
whatever
Oh
it
my
takes.
gosh.
Yeah,
No matter what.
no matter what, whatever it takes,
Wow.
whatever
Yes,
it
yes,
takes.
yes, yes. So, okay, so now, so you said, yep, Joan Carter, it's a new day, Queen, a new day. So, with that, you found yourself being comfortable, basically settling,
Yes,
right? Knowing there was
yes,
more to your life,
yes.
but didn't want to do the work.
Didn't.
So, what was the turning point for you?
The turning point really for me was when I looked at my calendar and I had more doctor's appointments than anything.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, wait a minute, this not gonna get it.
Girl, you are crazy.
I was like, no, I'm going to the doctor like I'm going out on a date. What's happening here?
Wow.
It was
Not
like,
on a
no.
date.
Yeah, I was like, it became the thing to do. It's like, no, this is this is not going to work for me because. And then another thought really hit me: is either I'm going to continue to go down the road that I'm going, and I know what the end of that is. That is a solitary life. That is a life that you can see other people around you. Like you said, your mother, I seen my mother retire from work, sat in the house, and her body, her life, her everything. I seen other people around her. When I look back at the women 50 and 60 when I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
we in a whole nother level.
Yeah.
We have been blessed.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity that we have today
Yeah.
at 50 and 60 and 70 and
Yeah.
80,
Yeah. If we
so
choose.
if we choose. And I
Yes.
made the choice. I said, I can't continue to go on this road. Or the reality, truth, I'm not gonna be alive.
Mm.
I'm not, because if you quit learning and quit using your brain and quit doing it, it's going to eventually, it's a real muscle. It's going to die.
Wow.
It's going to die. And so understanding that, and then I talked to my doctor, young black female doctor, and we had real conversations. And she would just tell me, she said, "Oh, your test came back positive. I don't know what you're doing."
Oh boy.
And I said, "Oh, it's not physical, so it's my mind."
Oh wow.
In my mind, and buying into what the system says after you retire, oh, and ain't nothing much for you to do, and buying into that foolishness and
Mhm.
realizing that's not true.
Right.
But making that decision and begin to educate myself on me and going back and asking myself, what did you like to do? What promises did you make yourself when you was in your 20s and 30s? Really looking at it. And after I cried and wiped tears and snotted and all that stuff and
Uh-huh.
forgave myself,
Yes.
forgave myself because I allowed life to get in the way. I,
Oh,
I
really?
allowed that. I could
Mm.
say kids, I could say this, I could say that, but I allowed it. And after I forgave myself and I said, okay, you deserve your chance.
Mm.
You live your dream.
Come on now.
It was on and popping.
Yes. And see, that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I said this anthology, we got to get this done. We got to get it
Yeah.
out because there's a lot of black women over 50. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
other women too, but as a
Yes.
black woman, that's who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Um, who feel that way, who feel like life is passing them by, who feel like
Yes.
they're too old when it's too late, who have gotten comfortable settling in life,
Yes.
who know that there's more to life, but they don't know what more is, who feel like
Yes.
they're stuck in a rut and there's
Yes.
no way out, even though all of this is choice,
Yes.
right? All
Yes.
of this is choice. And so when they pick up this anthology, right?
Yes.
First of all, the title is going to be just so off the chain.
Oh,
Boldly
it is.
Beyond 50, a Black woman's
Yes.
guide to aging with excellence. That right there, they're going to be between 15 and 20 women in there
Yes.
sharing their stories of the come up, the
Yes.
turnaround. You
Yes.
feel me? Not the sadness and the despair. Like
No.
if you want to touch on it real quick, just so that you can walk into it to walk out of it.
Yes.
Cool, right?
Yes.
But there is life after 50.
It is.
There really, really is life after
It
50. You
is.
just got to go get it.
That's it.
You
You
have to
got to.
choose to get that life.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You have to
Yes.
choose to live your life like it's golden,
Mm.
like Sister Jill Scott said,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
You've got to who in the world is this girl? My WhatsApp number. We're gonna just delete this comment. How people be coming on your stuff? Um, but anywho, that's what this is about. The Boldly
Yeah.
Beyond 50 is started out as a book, but it is definitely morphing
It is.
into um definitely turning into a movement because
It
we
is.
have to be bold beyond 50
You
if
have to.
we really want to live.
Yes.
And I'm going to say something that's going to be kind of radical.
Yeah.
I believe that most people are out here unfulfilled,
Mm.
unhappy,
Yes.
um, unmotivated,
Yes.
just a whole bunch of uns. And you just put the word, whatever word you want to put
Right.
behind
Right.
that.
Right.
And it's really because I feel we bought into this whole mindset
Yes.
of we're supposed to downshift
Yes.
after a certain. Why can't you still be dreaming? Why can't you still have um drive and still have dreams and still
Yes.
do different things? Who told us that? Where did that come from, you
Yeah.
think? Where do
That's
you
it.
think that comes from? That thought process?
I I do not know what. one place I really think it comes from when it deals with consumerism. To be honest,
Mm.
it's a certain age when you making money and all of those things, and you feed it into economic system. Well, when we get older, most of us our income is set. So it's like, okay, we can't really target them. I think it has a lot to do with consumerism. I think it has a lot to do with the way we were taught,
Mm-hmm.
how we was raised, and also as women, I think that at one time we really wasn't transparent with each other, talking
Hmm.
about how unfulfilled we were, how we want to change. It's that I'm blessed, you blessed, we blessed, but we really stressed and we in some
Oh,
mess. That's really what was happening. So we wasn't transparent parent
right.
enough to say, girl, come on now. We need
Yeah.
to figure out some stuff. So
Right,
I
right,
think
right.
it had a lot to do with it, Because when I went to talk to my two older sisters, and I was beginning to go into the menopause, and they was like, one sister, like, she don't, they older than me. One is like 10 years older than me. The other one is 3 years older than me. They was looking at me and talking to me like I had two heads. Like, what you
Wow.
talking about? What you talking? And I said, what you mean when I'm talking about? Tell me
Like y'all not going through this?
right. Girl, no, I ain't never. I said, what? What? I said, and I said, okay, they're not the one to help me.
Wow.
But I'm going to get some help. It's books, it's other people to talk to, it's
Oh, for
internet.
sure. For
I'm
sure.
getting some help because n- not when I needed the help. I needed that. I need, and that's one thing about the book. For me, another reason, definitely to tell a story, definitely to inspire other women. But I need a tribe of women who believe we can age in excellence. I need the
Yes.
encouragement. I need it. I really
Yes.
do.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. So again, if you ladies, how about this? If you can share this out, if you're listening to this on my personal page, because I don't think, and on my business page, because it's streaming on my business, my personal, the group, and YouTube. But if you're on my business page, if this is shareable, share this out because if this is not for you, cool. But there's somebody that
Yeah.
who probably has a really awesome story of coming of age um, after being a woman of a certain age.
Yeah.
That person definitely needs to be in this book. And we got some few spots left. Um, few left. And if
Mm,
this is something they want to do, let this be your gift to yourself. I know
that's
this is
it.
the holiday season and we do so much for everybody else. But when was the last time you gave yourself a really awesome gift? Let this be your Christmas gift to you, right?
And
And then
that's what it was for me. That was my
yes.
gift. It was. I told myself, I bought him something, some tickets to a concert. He said, "Is you going to the? You got you a ticket?" I said, "No, I already bought my gift, and this
Mm,
was my gift. This was
mm,
a gift to me, and it's a gift that's going to continue to give, give, give. This
yes.
gift, it's an investment into me. It's
Yes.
an investment into what I want to leave in the earth." So
Mm.
it's a gift that it's going to give forever, I believe.
Yes, because they can't take that book away from you. They
No,
can't take the fact that
no,
you're an author from you,
no,
right?
no, they can't.
And because we got some books that's been around for hundreds and hundreds and
Right.
hundreds and hundreds of years,
Yes,
right?
we
And
do.
so that's just a beautiful thing. Well, I really appreciate having this conversation. Number one, because I got to know you a little better.
Yeah, you too. I love
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. And judging from the comments, this was very, very productive. We got quite a few comments on here.
Oh, that's
So
good.
that's a good thing. And what is your plan for
Hmm.
the book? Like how are you going to use this book
Oh,
to make the world a better place?
oh, I got some plans. Okay. Let me see. I was just going to say a little bit of it.
Okay. No,
Okay. I
you can talk
have,
about your plans, just not
okay.
the
The
story.
plan for the book is a couple of things. I'm definitely will be doing workshops with the book.
Okay.
Oh yes, I already outlined it. Already, I have. I'm doing workshops. I'm coming to Atlanta. I'm coming to
Okay.
see you. I'm coming to do a photo shoot, and I
Okay.
just, and I want to, like I said, I believe it is a movement. I believe the women that's going to be a part of it, that is going to add so much to their life. I would like to go, because I am a travel agent too. So I'm
Okay.
going to visit some more of my sisters that's going to be a part of this.
Okay.
Because, like you said, and like we believe, it is women who are 50, who are 60, who is sitting next to their casket, waiting
Mm.
to get in and
Mm.
say it's over.
Mm.
And this book and these women is going to remind them that it's not over. It don't have your story don't have to be like mine. Your life don't have to
Right.
be like mine, but you
Right.
have something to offer. So I'm going to definitely do workshops. I'm going to do vendor events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do Zoom meetings with
Mm-hmm.
my group of women that I know to begin to have a discussion. What is aging after 50 for you?
Mm-hmm.
And you need to get the book. You need to pick your story out of there and let's talk about it.
Yes. That
Yes,
is fabulous.
yes. I'm excited about it because I'm excited because I know what it can do. I
Yeah.
know what it can do.
Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't expected you to say all that, but
Yeah,
that's what's up. So
yeah.
you're using it as a way to um enlighten sisters, which is what
Oh,
we
yeah.
wanted to do, but also as a teaching
Yes,
modality.
definitely,
Wow.
definitely, definitely.
That's awesome.
Because
That's
it is.
awesome. I'm really excited about that. So thank you again.
Oh, you're
Um,
welcome.
thank you for your time. I really,
Mm,
really appreciate it. And again, we still have some time. We're having our authors meeting Monday, the 18th
Monday. Ooh,
at 8. Yep, on Zoom. So I've got to put that in the group to keep y'all up on what's going on. So again, lastly, before I leave, what would you say to anybody who may be thinking about,
mm.
I wonder if this would be a good thing for me to do? What would you say to somebody who's questioning whether they should join Boldly Beyond 50, a Black Woman's Guide to Aging with Excellence Anthology?
What I would say to any lady that's on this line who's going to watch the replay, do it.
Mhm.
Don't second guess yourself. You deserve to give yourself an opportunity to live boldly in this life. You deserve it. And you deserve to make a decision to do it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't say if woulda, coulda, shoulda, because you deserve it.
Yeah.
What it's going to do for you, I believe, because I haven't even be. I wrote some notes. I have an outline of my story, but just the title and just what it's saying, Black women, you can live excellent. You can live boldly. So why would you deny yourself the chance to be a part of something that can not only help you, but help others? You want to do it. Don't
Mm,
talk yourself out of it. Don't talk about the money. The money is going to come once you make a step
mm-hmm,
and commit to yourself that you
mm-hmm,
want to do something for you.
mm-hmm.
Come join us. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh my gosh, this
We're
is
gonna have a
Zeta. How you doing? Thank you. She said thank you both. So I'm gonna put this comment up because this is I'm interviewing you. So this is they giving you
oh,
flowers, okay?
thank you.
Um, because I just want to interview and I don't know why I just be asking people off the cuff, but I'm about to go on the Facebook group and ask who wants to be interviewed tomorrow. But because I'm spontaneous
Yeah,
like that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? and it is who it is, you know.
Yeah.
Um, thank you, Joan. Thank you, Zeta. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, just everybody, Jetta, who's tuning in. I really appreciate this. This is real stuff, and this is a
Mm.
movement um, that's being created by us.
Yes.
Like I can't do an anthology by myself. So I thank each and every one of the authors, the co-authors
Mm.
who are a part of this, because without you, an anthology is a collection of stories. So if we don't
Yeah.
have a collection of stories, there is no anthology.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you. I thank you for coming on board. And again, before we go, if anybody here um, has a story, and again, the theme of this book, the vision of this book, the essence of Boldly
Mm.
Beyond 50, a Black woman's guide to aging with excellence, is aging with excellence,
Yeah.
being bold beyond 50, not downshifting, not
Mm.
accepting society saying that we're disposable or invisible, or we're
Yes.
supposed to stay to the side and not be seen and heard. That's not what we're doing.
No.
That's not what we're doing. So if you have a story, a coming of age story after 50, because it's called Boldly Beyond 50, we're pushing back against the
Yes.
narrative that we got to downshift, that we're no longer valid,
Mm.
valuable, vibrant,
Oh.
or vivacious.
Okay.
That's the four V's. No, we
Yes.
all of that
Yes.
still, with
Yes.
ice
Yes.
cream on top,
All
sugar,
that.
cherry plums,
Yeah.
all of that. We
All
still
that.
all of that, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
so if this is something you want to be a part of, boldlybeyond50.com, just go there. That's where you're going to get on my schedule, because I have to talk to you first and make sure that your vision is in your story is in alignment with my vision, because this book is about
Mm.
flipping the script,
Yes.
deciding to snatch your power back
Mm.
and be all of you. Step
Oh.
up to the plate of life and hit a home run. That's
Okay.
what Boldly Beyond 50 is about. It's not about excuses. It's not about woulda,
Yes.
coulda, shouldas. It's about
Yes.
being in action now.
Yes.
I'm 60 years old. How old are you?
I am 64. I'll be 65 next year.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. And she's talking about using the book,
Yes.
using her story, the book for workshops and
Yes.
seminars. Okay, so
Yes.
she's serious. She's not just talking about writing a book. She wants to go
Mm.
out there and take it to the people and
Yes.
show them how they can be bold beyond 50, how they
Yes.
can age with excellence, because it is a guide.
It is.
And with you doing you the way you doing you, they gonna already know.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They're gonna
Yes.
already know, because you gonna represent you. You exude
Mm.
excellence.
Thank you.
We don't have to age with despair.
No.
We don't
No.
have to be crotchety old women.
That's
We don't have to be bitter.
no.
We don't have to be these things.
No.
We can choose to age with excellence or despair. It's your choice.
Yeah.
It's your choice. So thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you, Queen.
Thank you.
This has just been awesome. I gotta find me somebody to interview tomorrow. And then Saturday, I'm gonna just keep interviewing people, because I am getting so many gems, and this is helpful.
Yeah.
Whether people sign on and come on
That's it.
to the anthology or not, that's really not what this is about. I
Yeah.
just want to, if in case somebody wants to do that, know that yes, we do still have some spots. But I'm sure people are getting something just from these
Yeah.
interviews,
That's
right?
it. Yes.
And that's what we're supposed to do, is get
Yes.
out here, each one teach one,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because we all doing the best we can,
Ooh, yes, we is.
right?
Yes, we is.
So
We is.
thank you so much again. This
Thank
was
you. It's an honor. Thank you.
absolutely awesome. I didn't even expect it to go this way, but here we are.
Yes.
And it is what it is. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Woo! If you
Yes.
can share this out, share this out.
There.
If you feel like, okay, I want to be a part of this, come on through before all the spots are gone.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you later, Queen.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.